So, I'm gonna take a walk through the promenade. Oh, here is a place. It's always forget. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna take a walk here to Martianes, the Lago Martianes, the saltwater pools. Yeah, I'm walking with my slippers. Yes. Oh, this is such a nice place. It's very overcast today. It's very cloudy. But it's just very hot. And here's a little chapel. It's a small little church. Someone walking their dogs. Small, cute dogs. Here's a viewpoint of here, St-Elmo, and there. Look at that place. Oof. Sorry. There is 2 restaurants there. Inside of, well, the mountain. Well, inside of it's built up like a wall, fortress. And here they are totally renovating old apartment building or a hotel, I guess. I haven't quite noticed that before, because I walk usually down there. I haven't been up here on the viewpoint for a long time. At this point, there's so many nice viewpoints here in Puerto de Cruz. Look at it taking a bath, swimming around. And the sitting people along the benches here. And here is Lago Martianes, the saltwater pools. There's a little look at the lagoons here, kind of, you know. There's so many nice places. And there are small animals walking around here. Those there. Whoa, they are so funny. Iguanas, or no, it's not. I have to remember those stuff, you know, those animals native to. I look at the pools. I'm gonna walk. Look at the fountain there. It's enormous. They are pumping from, I were told, from 100 meters out in sea, 100 meters down. So it's pretty cool, pretty cold water, pure, pumping in new fresh salt water. That's what they're actually doing, and that's to the main pool. It's a huge area, actually. This was built in the late 60s or 70s, I believe. Yeah, and it's, you know, it's right here where all the big hotels are. There's nearly only hotels in this area behind here. There's, of course, hotels here, and they're building more. And up on La Paz, which is just beyond here, just close by, actually, was up on a kind of a shelf. Looks my friend. And I have been here, I don't know how many times, many times, since the start, soon 8 years ago. Look at this nice little lagoon. Oh, My grandfather used to have a lot of pigeons up at the cottage, the family cottage in outside of Sandefjord, Norway. That's south in Norway. About an hour and a half from capital Oslo. Anyhow, we're doing a minute by minute here, of course. People will just have to understand that I'm vlogging. Look at all the nice plants. I'm not sure if this is native. No, I guess not. Palm tree. Oh, so many nice trees here. The banana trees here, and there's often bananas here, unless some silly people take them down. I guess now there are none. And there are some huge palm trees here. There's the main casino in the area. It's the biggest one, as far as I know. It's the largest. I haven't been to any of these casinos. I am not a casino man. Here's another point where you can stand and view. I went to one casino in La Serena in Chile. McDonald's. And I just had a few drinks. I'm not the man who gambles at all. I play cards for fun, but not for money. This is the main promenade in the most touristic area in Puerto de Cruz. Here I've been a lot of times having a few drinks. Oh, it's so nice with the cool. No, gracias. No tengo. Fifth Avenue they have here. Here's another place. It's so the viewpoints are so normalist. It's like there's no end to it. Look at here. Would you want it to be here? There's actually very few people here today, but normally it's pretty full. Except for earlier there were, restrictions. There are restrictions. You still have to walk around with your mask, because here is mucha gente, a lot of people, it's like folks. So the capacity of this, I believe, was it 2,000 or 1,500? This is not part. This is also a viewpoint here, just like where I'm. Oh, look at this. He's gonna put an egg. Are you gonna put an egg? Yeah. I mean, it goes on and on. Look at that. Can you see that? I would have wanted to turn the camera, but then it will not. It will. You will have to turn your head, so I have to edit this. Maybe I will. And there's a little house, for for the guards. It looks like, everything is so nice, so well made. And this island, that's a bar. I've been there a lot. I mean, this with with a pole, it's like a little island with it's actually kind of a sailboat. Oh, I've been there a lot, hours and hours. I like the sun, of course. If not, I wouldn't live here. And this is a spa. This is like a jacuzzi, huge jacuzzi here. So you pay an extra there. For entrance here is $5.50 for tourists, and for me as a resident, first 10 years is €3. But you can also actually buy a card with is it 20 or 10 entrances? 10, I think, and it will be a lot cheaper. And here are the cuidadores, or yeah, isn't it a cuidador? No, they're the ones that are want to throw you into the restaurant. There's another Compostelana, and there are the ones that are giving you your hairdo. This Senegal folks. Enough about that. It's all over the Spain and the Canaries. Here you have a closer look at my bar, as I could call it. It's a nice place to sit, and there is even kind of not kind of, there's small behind that, behind here is a waterfall, and there's actually a few small waterfalls here. One big one up here behind, where there is the Grand Hotel. Beyond, just below Grand Hotel, it's a huge park up there, Tower Park. Wonderful place, wonderful, very ancient. I mean, old park, and it's beautiful down there. There's a waterfall going far down. And this is one of the larger pools. It goes all around. It's an island, the bar. And here's another one. There's a couple of kids pool here, and there's at least 2, if not 3 restaurants. Depends who's open. Earlier you couldn't go out and go in again, but they seem to have changed that. At least they did that a couple of years when I was here last. I think it was, it must be 2 years now. COVID changed a lot, and even this last 6 months before the COVID, I was preoccupied. Enough about that. So here's one of there's actually sometimes 3 entrances to the Lago Martianes. It's I mean, look at all the seatings you can have here. There's another restaurant that's temporarily closed. It's the same place as the one that I saw in the beginning here, and it's a Chinese buffet. I don't know if it's open. No, it doesn't look like it. That's one closed. But there's a lot of 4 stars, 3 stars hotels here. They are marvelous, I heard. I haven't been to any of those. And they have several places where you can change and go to your bathroom. There's one here, and there's underground ones. And it's a labyrinth of pools. It's just... And now I guess they changed the rules about smoking, so you can't smoke anywhere, which is good, I find. I stopped smoking 5 years ago soon, and I have my problems. So anyhow, must have been, I know how annoying it is. Anyhow, and here is also another kind of a entrance. I don't know, well, if this is also a, yeah, this is also there's several public bathrooms. Some are, this one is closed now because it belongs to the bar, but there is one at Plaza de Charco where it didn't belong, and I don't know if we're open, but often, of course, public bathrooms, they are so and so, if you know what I mean. And I really haven't been to another town anywhere in the world. Not that I have been that many places, but I've been a few places. Look at, here's a terrace. Let's see, a patio over there, over here. Whoa, you got dizzy now. And look at this thing. This is the second entrance, or third. It's a beauty, even though poor tree that had to Oh, whoa. But look at that thing, it's a sculpture. Oh, it's the people working here. Here's a thing for kids. I'm still at the pools. I mean, outside. I haven't been there, like I said, for 2 years, I guess. I need to go there one day, but what can I say? What can I say? So many things, so little time. Genesis. Yeah, there's a few vacancies now still. So here is either the second or the third entrance. I don't remember quite how many I passed. At least the second that are open. Look, there's some small little... And look, the pigeons really love this small little area. Yes. And here is the big fountain. This is the main pool. The main pool is so enormous. I don't know how long it will take you to swim all around. But it's a big island in the middle. There's a restaurant and a bar and some other stuff. You can see it here. I've been there a couple of times, at least once, maybe twice, in the evening. So you have a pathway where you're not allowed to enter, of course, this area, the pool area. Oh yeah, I remember now, the small houses you see around here, there used to be telephone booth. You know, you doesn't use that much used anymore. But this fountain has two, at least, if not three different ways of pouring out water. And this is like the huge, like the large one, but then you have the more slimmer where it goes, I don't know how many. This one is maybe, I don't know, 10 meters, 30 feet. Then you have the one that are triple, I think. Goes far up. And then I think there's something between or something where they're less, but it's a spectacular view. It's hard to comprehend when you're, I'm not, you know, I'm like, I don't know, 50 meters away, 150 feet, you know, it's like, I had taken pictures of this when I've been there in the area. I mean, I could now pay €3 to enter, but I have a long ways to go. And I have a nice pool at Masara where I live. They have good food here, seafood. I've been here several times. Very good. I mean, look here. Even in the end here, more viewpoints. There is no end to it. I mean, if you had a restaurant, I mean, for every place here, you had a bar, restaurant, you could fill up thousands here. I mean, look here. This is what I'm talking about. Here, that's the entrance to the island. So in the evening, they used to, at least, I don't know how it is now in maybe the end of COVID, well, we don't know. Who knows? Whenever. You could you walk in there. You come from, maybe it is that entrance. Yes, they kind of put big, like kind of not big. You can go walk over, but there's someone watching, I guess. Don't remember. I guess I was drunk. No, and here this is still the same pool. You can swim all around. There's that's a bridge, you know. And there's the big fountain that looks like it comes out of a volcano. Yeah, here's another restaurant. I believe there's 3. Is it maybe 4? It's so big. It goes on and on. You know, that's a sculpture there. I guess I have to zoom out again, but that's also, you can swim around there. This is a huge water park, but it's not like the newer parks, aqua parks, super aqua parks and so on, because they are not as nice at all. I mean, this is volcano rocks all around, but the pools itself, they are like any pool, there's smooth surfaces on the bottom, and some places are steep and some are. There's even kind of artificial playa beaches over here that are, but there's no sand, of course, because that will screw up the system. But still, when you like, to just take a walk, you just walk around for, I don't know how long it takes, 15 minutes to walk around in the whole area. I haven't taken the time to take the time. So, and here, again, it goes on and on. It's like, you can feel you are, by the way, here is some skydivers. Here's some, again, I forgot those. I have to concentrate. Those parachutes, they're just keeping, now with the hot air, they're gonna keep on up there forever. Paragliders, and you can just see now. I'm gonna try to zoom in. How can you see those? Yeah, how the one beyond there was standing still, and the hot air now will keep them up there as long as they want to. I have seen paragliders outside of my hotel room when I was on the hotel room up there at La Paz. He was there for an hour and a half at least. He didn't go away. He didn't go anywhere. He didn't want to land, obviously. And that's just amazing. I'm gonna walk on here, and you can nearly touch the people who are inside of the Laguna Martianes, but because it's very close. Oh, here they put up a lot of protection for the sun. That's good. Yeah, so look at the people up there. I'm gonna try to get a bit better light, but it's not. Am I doing it right? This is heaven for them. Now I can see 5 at least. You can look at it, it's standing still, It must be a dreamy day for paragliders. It looks now like these are not with tourists. These are probably professionals or semi-professionals or amateurs that just do this a lot. And you can hang out in the pools watching the paragliders. And there's surf beach over here. This is the Martianas Beach, which is just in the edge of the lagoon, the Lago Martianez. Did I forget to zoom out? I did. Sorry about that. Hotels, many nice hotels here. And look, those opened again. I think maybe not. Yeah, I think nearly all of them except for the one. No, I think them. I'm not sure. They were closed while I was there a few weeks ago, and in the end of June. Now they're open. And so here, this is the edge. I've been walking a pretty good while. It's up level, but still, this is the edge of the pools. And here starts, I've been here before, so I'm probably gonna post this or release it, make it available, this video, later, after I was here a few weeks ago filming the paragliders, filming the beach, and there was pretty big, huge waves then. There is a few surfers today, and they are so entertaining to watch. They looks like they are really young kids today, but often there are they out there? Ah, the big surfers, they are out there now. I can see them. They're waiting for the big waves, but it looks like there will be none, at least few. There are the surfers. Yeah, sometimes I just sit here and, well, over there usually, and watch, or I sit at the bar, which I might do now, which is over there, and just watch, or on the beach, of course, just watch the surfers doing their thing. And as you can see, oh, there you can see both of paragliders and the surfers, the todo locos, and it's so amazing. It's such a spectacular view to view people doing extreme sports like that, kind of together in harmony, I will find saying. And you don't hear them. That's the great part, I find. You can't really hear them except for if they, I don't know, make a noise for some reason. And at the same time, you can watch the great ladies and guys on the beach. Yay! And that's it's a whole entertainment in itself. Free. It's gratis. Yay! Gratis is good. Free is good. So here is also the edge, the end of the big promenade. I'm sorry about the names. I will probably look up a lot of names and post those as I edit the video. Not edit it, but like not shortening it, because I'm keeping my promise. Unless I'm just gonna, you know, try to enhance the light and the colors if necessary, and I will also few blocked out, like if there is something I find out I need to be you know, blocked out, if there is like half nudity, or if there is famous people. I don't want it to be you know, I don't want to be sued. I think I will try another place today. I have been there. I was there, well, first time for a long time over there, but I don't know. I think I will try another place. And I'm closing in on 30 minutes, so I think I'm going to sit here and just take it easy for a little while and have you listen to the wonderful waves and watch the wonderful people, surfers, and some are actually paddling. They're rowing their way. I was supposed to shut it. It's very rocky here. It's low tide, because on high tide it usually goes up beyond the rocks, and once in a while they pick the rocks, but it seems like they've been a long time since they did that. ambience. Sorry about that. I will also film, I have already a while ago, a few years ago, I have some both footage and I have some video, but I didn't used to film a lot because my phone at the time was an iPhone 6S or even the 5S. They're limited space for sure. Well, this iPhone SE second version, is it? Yeah, 2020. It has. I bought it with 256 gig, so pretty much I can film as much as I want. I can, and it will just load up. You know, it will just put up in the clouds and free a lot of space, which is good. But you know, the other ones did, but it was already pretty full when it's 32 and it was 16K gig. Yeah. And here's the towels, you know. I'm sorry, I can't stop speaking, you know. I should, you know, make takeouts where I don't speak and you can just listen to the waves and put that in a loop. Like I can make like minute by minute, just, you know, putting my phone down here. Maybe I should have done that. But right now I can feel the hunger is striking and I'm for sure thirsty. Again, I forgot to bring water. I don't know, it's the second day in a row. I think I even put it on the counter. Silly Thomas. That's how it is when you are a single person and you are so used to having a partner that will tell you, oh, you forgot the water. But that's okay. I guess I will learn before I thirst to death. No, I won't. I can drink salt water. No, I can't. That's dangerous. It's funny when they started to paddle, you know, they row. I mean, when they did that on surf, they're using now the surfboard for so many things. It's incredible. It used to be just surfboard, but then it was like windsurfing, and then it was like there's like when you have a parachute, or what is it called, parachute. I can't even remember all the. Then it's paddling, and there wasn't there one more thing. Anyway, they are really making a lot of different activities or sports with the surfboard, and there's all kinds of different sizes as well. I don't know, in the 60s, 50s, 60s, I don't know when they had, if there were any different. There was like small and big ones, I don't know. And now they're like, also the shape are different from the different activities, sports. And by the way, talking about sports, today is the 20th of July. Friday, it's the start of the Olympics in Japan. Tokyo, I think? Yeah, Tokyo. I want to watch a few there because their Norwegians are getting, yeah, of course I want to see how the Spanish are doing and others. And I have my favorites, you know, of international athletics stars. And it's going to be interesting. I've been watching a few Diamond League it's called now, where the athletes, you know, are, you know, the runners and in technical sports, you know, high jump and so on. I have seen a few world records lately there. A Norwegian called Warholm, and is 400 meters hurdles, and he beat, I think it was 29-year-old world record by a few hundreds of seconds. And it was just amazing because in the 80s and early 90s there were a lot of illegal stuff going on. People have even admitted it years and years after. It was so normal that in the 80s, like the 84 Olympics in Los Angeles, I believe, yeah, that those who were caught for using steroids or what's it called, blood fusion thing, and they were so advanced, like that. Even it was, you know, in the United States, Canada, but in Russians and others, Chinese, that you had to look like a man before they started to, you know. And if you were, I mean, look like a man, you were not a man. Anyways, it's been ridiculous because it's killing people, and it's the testosterone and the hormones. When they change that, I'm sure I know actually, a friend of mine died, only 43, I believe. Back to Norway, he was a bodybuilder, and I know that he used to use a lot of hormones and add-ons, and it makes they call it in Norway for a pig's heart. Means your heart grows pretty big, and actually as I remember, look at those, the pig's heart is pretty similar, very similar to a human heart, and but it's bigger, as I remember. Anyways, they call it pig's heart, and it means that it gets big, and it's kind of a hard, and he got a big heart attack, and they couldn't get the heart rhythm back at all. Oh, here's one landing. He is landing, oh boy, and it's like a bed. He was in a bed. He has probably been there for hours and hours. You know, it's like he's asleep up there. Look how precisely, that wasn't the first time at all. He just, you know, he could have, you know, taken a few with him on the way down, a few last meters, but no. No, so he got tired. But look at, they are up there. The hot air keeps them forever. It's for sure. When that you are on that height, which is, I don't know, 100, 200 meters above sea level, it seems to be going on forever. Anyhow, so yeah, the steroids are so bad. They are addictive, and there's so many consequences. Side effects are tremendous. I would rather recommend going on heroin, because pure heroin, I heard, I haven't tried it, as it can actually have an effect that are okay for certain diseases and so on, but also when it's injected purely and in a good way, and you get a good, still get to eat and so on, it doesn't have that big effects. I have people that has of the few survived. There's a lot of overdose, ODs there. and their side effects is not actually, years later, is not actually the heroin in itself. It's the syringes. If they like, they did in Norway, there's very few smoking. They try to make people smoke it instead, but they're injected. They are what they call, heavy duty drug addicts, and in Norwegian it's called sprøytenarkomaner, which is, they are injecting it with a needle, and it's that part of it that makes your make infections. You're not the doctor, you're not a nurse, so, and there's, and I don't want to get into all that, but what I'm trying to say is just, there are so many ex-legal medication, like for example, I lost my part because it's so sad, the whole thing, how they destroy your body by trying to enhance your body, because the competition is so big, so huge, the competition, the pressure, and even there have been trainers that haven't really told the athlete that they are giving them illegal drugs or drugs. Doesn't matter if they're illegal or not illegal, as long as they do damage down the road. Oh, there's more. This one also want to come down. Well, there it is. I'm sorry, I was actually closing my eyes. The sun is, it's not, there's a lot of clouds, but still, I have my sunglasses on, but they are not the ones that are very dark. Look how close I can zoom in now. There, look at that. It's right over my head. Oh, wow. Where is it? Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna try to follow it. Is he gonna land? Yes, he for sure will land. Or she. Oh, that was a perfect landing. That was so smooth. I can't believe it. That's no kind of parachute landing from the Second World War, where you are hurting yourself when you land and broke your leg or whatever, unless you were shot already. Anyhow, that was a bad thing to say. Oh, it's a lot longer than I thought. I'm closing to 45 minutes now. Yeah, I am talking my head off. This is a good way to talk to yourself, making a blog when you are alone and making a blog. You can just, keep on talking, but, because I'm talking to the camera, I'm talking to the audience, and that's that technology that YouTube and Facebook have, in that sense, changed a lot of people's life in also a good way. Well, mostly I hope it's a good way for people. People are opening up. I know several vloggers I often watch. Like in 2020, I watched a lot of vlogs, and I still have membership at one of them, but I haven't watched it for a while because I'm in a different place right now, so I have a few to catch up, but I know it will come, most likely in the fall, winter. I will, because, they were close. I'm sorry, I didn't, now they want to land. They're sick and tired. Maybe more are coming and say, come on, get out of there. Okay, 45 minutes is enough. I'm gonna shut it and say, have a nice day. Take care.